here's the look that I created today using just shades from this palette. And so if you want to see how I did it, keep watching. Hey guys, it's Cam and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing this look with the Morphe 35V Stunning Vibes palette. If you haven't already watched my Ulta haul, which I'm going to link right here, I just got this and have been playing with it for about a week. And I have to say that I'm absolutely in love with it. And so today I'm going to show you how to do this look that I'm wearing on my eyes right now, and also show you swatches on my skin tone if you happen to have a similar skin tone to mine. So let's jump right in. Okay, so we are up close and personal now. So with my E40 brush, I'm going to go into Scandal and just put this a little high on the crease as our first transition shade. This isn't going into the bright colors yet, but just as kind of like a beige transition shade. I'm blending this to just right below where I'm going to put my highlight under my brow. And I'm using both windshield wiper motions and small circles. We're just pushing this around to get a nice sheer wash of color. Now the same brush, I'm going into Risque and bringing this a little lower, starting to create that crease color. And now I'm just deepening up that color all the way to the inner corner. And now we're starting to put down our purpley mauve shades. And again, this brush just makes everything blend very easily, almost into nothingness. So I'm not afraid to put down a lot of color with it, because this brush will blend it out. Now I'm going into the deeper color Seduced with my E25 blending brush, and we're going to start placing that color a little lower in the crease. I did put on a lot here, but it's going to blend out very nicely. Sometimes a good technique is just to take a color and start patting it where you want it to go, and then you can go in and blend that out. And especially because my eyes are pretty hooded, I have to always bring the darker colors up and not be afraid to do that. Otherwise, when I open my eyes, you just won't be able to see anything. Now you can go back with the E40 and just blend those edges out if they're a little too harsh. But this will definitely kind of lighten the colors, so only do this right on the edge. And I might take a little more of that color and just pop it right here because it is disappearing a little bit when I open my eyes. And this is just something I have to make sure I do with my eye shape. Otherwise, there's very little point in me wearing eyeshadow even. And then I'm just going to blend it out with the E40. So now, just to deepen up the outer corner, I'm going to grab the shade Addicted on my E32 Exact Blend Brush, and this is just to add a little bit of drama to that outer corner. And again, I like to use the technique of placing the color where you want it first, and then blending it out. Then you can go back in with the E25 and just blend those edges out some more. And I am going to bring this just a little more into the middle of the crease to really try to define a crease for myself, since I do not have much of one. And now we're just going to repeat the same thing on the other eye. Again, I just place the color right about where I want it first, and then I will go in and start blending that out. And it's okay if we cover up the lid, don't worry about that. That's kind of where you can move the color to, because we're going to cover up the lid with different colors. And I'm going to take the E25 and blend those really bad edges out. And now you can take your E40 again and just really smooth out all that color that's on the outer edges. At this point, you can dip back into that Scandal shade and put a little bit right there just to help blend everything together. And I don't know if you can see, but the color has drifted down a little bit, and that's why a lot of people use tape, but I've already done my foundation, so a little trick that I like to do is use the 3D HD Precision brush from Sigma, and I did use this brush earlier to perfect my foundation and concealer in all the little tiny crevices on my face. So right now I'm just going to take that brush and clean up the outer corner right there because it still has a little bit of product on it. And I'm just pressing that. And it is just cleaning up some of that shadow that went a little too low, but it's not creating that precise of a line because we still want it to be blended looking, and I'm still going to blend this out, but you can already see the difference between this eye and this eye. And again, I'm just like stamping this to try to clean it up. Okay, so now that we've sort of cleaned up those bottom edges a little more, I'm just going to take the E40 again and just blend that out so it's a little less harsh. So to not leave the lower lash line bare, I'm going to take the shade Seduced on my Sigma E20 short shader brush, and I'm just going to blend this on the lower lash line and sort of connect it to the top. And then with my little small angle E65 brush, as you can see, it's really tiny. I'm going into the really dark shade Addicted that we used and just stamping this right by the lash line. Going about halfway. And then you can take that short shader brush again and just blend that out a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to take the E56 lid shader brush and I'm going to go into the gorgeous shimmers that I partially bought this palette just because of. So the first one is Three Little Words, and I'm just packing this on this brush. And then we're going to try to stamp this on the inner third of the eye, right on the lid. And we're not brushing as much as we are packing this shade. So now I'm just going to take my finger and go into the shade Heartbreaker and put this right in the center. It's going to give a really nice blended ombre effect to the point where we're going to barely have to go in and blend it out. And I'm just packing this with my finger onto the center of the lid. Do the same on the other eye. And just to blend this into the crease a little bit, I'm taking the E25 back into the shade Seduced and just blending this right here. You could totally do a cut crease with this, but I haven't done one yet, so once I practice that a little bit, I may try this look with a cut crease next time. Then if you want, you can go back into the shade Addicted with the exact blend and just deepen up that outer corner. One last time. Blend that out with the E25. And then just blending that outer edge out. Then for the inner corner, I'm grabbing my E47 from Sigma and grabbing the shade Knockout, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and I am just using this to brighten up that inner corner. And then I'm going to take a little bit right under the brow bone for a highlight. And then with the E40, just blend that a little bit. Now I'm just going to do my liner and lashes. Okay, and I'm just going to start filling that in. And to do this wing, I'm using the Essence Super Precise eyeliner, and it is waterproof. Okay, now I'm just going to draw that to the inner corner. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay, now I'm going to let this dry and we're going to move on to lashes. Just giving them a quick curl before I apply mascara. That way the lashes blend with mine. And it doesn't matter what mascara you use. I'm using the It Cosmetics Superhero Stretch, but I'm just going to cover it up with lashes anyway, so. My lashes are like so sparse that I basically wear falsies every day, regardless of what I'm doing. I can literally not wear any other makeup and just wear false lashes, and I'll be good to go. And for my bottom lashes, I'm trying to use a mascara with a little bit more separation. So this is the Voluminous Million Lashes from L'Oreal. So I just peeled all of the remaining glue off of the lashes that I'm going to be using, which are the Ardell 105s, and these are a really nice just go-to glam lash that I like to put on, and they're very simple to put on. They're not too thick, but they are long, fluttery, and just gorgeous. Okay, now that lash glue is almost done drying, I'm going to start placing it. And I literally just place and hold the inner corners with my fingers for a few seconds, and then just push against it to make sure that it has contact with the skin. But this way I found I can get the closest to my lashes. And I'm just going to repeat on the other eye. And again, I'm just placing this down and holding it in the inner corners for a little bit so that it stays. And now I'm just going to press it against my skin to ensure contact, because the inner corner especially likes to kind of curl out. Then on my waterline, I'm just going to go in with the Makeup Forever Aqua XL eyeliner in black, just to kind of leave it not so bare. I'm going to have to pull down a little bit. Try not to make wrinkles. And then as a completely optional step, I'm taking the NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liner in the gold color, and I'm just going to put this a little bit on the inner lower lash line just to make this look a little more glittery. I'm trying to get this kind of under my lower lashes, but it's fine if it gets on them. Okay, and we are done. And so this is the completed eye look. As you can see, these colors are gorgeous, very pigmented, and they blend out super easily. So that's it for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you like this video, go hit that like button down below for me. And leave a comment letting me know if you like this look and what other looks you'd like for me to do. If you're still watching at this point, here's 2 more videos you can check out by me. And you can click on my face right here and it'll subscribe you to my channel so you don't miss out on any other videos. So that's it for today, and I'll see you guys next time.